My neighbors are getting their pool ready next door, so I'm gonna be real quiet over here as I do my intro. Because as always, it is embarrassing to film when other people can hear you. So I'm lucky enough to have some hobbies that I think the average person would think are pretty cool. I think they're pretty cool. The fun thing about anything really in a circus realm is there's a lot of overlap. For a long time, I've really been wanting to make an aerial hoop routine with my mermaid tail. So today, I'm just gonna take the time and figure out every possible move you can do on the aerial hoop in a tail. Basically every move you do with your legs together to give myself a good list I can work from when it comes to putting together a routine. I'm using the MERMAID Fantasy Fin 1, which honestly probably isn't the best monofin and tail combination you could use for something like this, because it weighs like 7 pounds, right? So if you had a Fin Fun or a Mahina or one of those lighter fins, that'd probably be a lot easier, but this, I'll just get to build some ankle strength as well. It's gonna look really cool and really floppy and beautiful, so I think it really depends what you want, I guess. But either way, it's gonna be fun. All right, so first thing we gotta cover is how to get into the hoop. First things that come to mind are, we can do a tuck mount, right? Because our legs are together for that. We can do an outside leg hook. We could do a pullover mount. I'm not used to being on my hoop this high. Hey, go to daddy. All right, so I'm working with height I don't normally have, and now I'm about to have some weight on my feet that I don't normally have. So let's see how those work. All right, so tuck first. Interesting, okay. I don't know if I can get enough compression close to my body. Let's see. Oh, that's tough. Oh, this is why you practice in just the fin first too. You can kick it off if you end up hanging upside down. If you have a smaller fin or more compression than me, that one might work, but I don't think I'm gonna be using that one. Let's try our outside leg hook. The weight, it's so floppy. You gotta like hoist it up. It takes a lot more strength. But yes, that does work. You've got all this extra weight on your feet to help spin you. That works pretty nice. Okay, good. You think 7 pounds on the end of your feet wouldn't make too much of a difference, but whew. Okay, let's try a pullover. Oh, the weight on the end of your feet actually makes this one easier to pose because you can keep your chest higher. Fantastic. So you really got to swing it to get it up there. Again, I can't do it controlled. Maybe with practice I can, but if you got strong back muscles, you can get a great balance here. Okay. Fantastic. As for moves under the hoop then, maybe you could do a pencil? Let's see. Okay, so you can kind of do an assisted pencil if you want. If you've got your meat hook and you're strong enough to hold up an extra 7 pounds, in theory that would work. Oh boy. You change your body weight just a little. Oh. suddenly everything feels so different. You're definitely gonna need to practice these moves in the fin. You can't just practice it and be like, oh, I'll throw the fin on the day of. No. Oh, geez. Let's try the other way. Ooh. Okay. If I'm gonna do a meat hook, I'm gonna need to build up some extra strength. You can always do just kind of pretty hanging things. So just your typical, I can't do a straight arm. I can't do one-handed right now, but if you got that sort of strength, you could do that. And now let's see about moves in the hoop. Our pullover is our favorite way in. So once you hit your beautiful little dolphin pose here, you can roll over, get yourself up to sitting. Okay, now the obvious move we've got is mermaid. Ooh, the weight on those ankles. You're really gonna have to engage through your ankles and press out through them. You're also gonna wanna do this on a taped hoop. I just need to retape mine right now and I haven't gotten around to it yet. I forgot I needed to until I got out here to film this. Because that slipperiness is scary with that extra weight on you. Hang in front of the hoop. The sway of the tail is fun. I just learned how to do beats the other day, so in theory, maybe you could do some beats stuff, but that's probably pretty advanced and a little bit dangerous, so listen to your own skill level and make sure you have someone to spot you. You can hit trash can easily. You can do one arm. You can probably do a feet push if you're able to slide it on down. In theory, I think we can do man on the moon. Oh, this is definitely a little sketchy on an untaped hoop, but yep, you've got your fin there, hanging down. Ooh, we can go into a neck Amazon from this. Gorgeous. And then that can go into a cuddle. Okay, or we can do this, whatever this is, for a second. Okay, maybe we can cuddle the other direction. There we go. A cuddle. Yeah, maneuvering the fin is really the big thing. We can do coffin and faint for sure. Ooh, that extra weight on the feet for coffin is weird. Just use it to your advantage, get used to the counterbalance. And then faint. Ooh, faint is tricky, but you can do it. Ooh-wee. I suppose you could do owl if we can get our feet up into here. But how would we get our feet in? We'll do that wiggly foot push. Ooh, I don't know. How? Okay, we did it for man on the moon. So if we twist, get those feet up and in like we did before. just to the side a little. Flop that fin over so it doesn't catch. Press our feet underneath us, pull up. And we're a mermaid bird. Okay, so it's possible. And then from there you can do an actual good foot push. So if we fight, we can make it work. I think tilting to your thighs and just popping in is gonna be a strong tool in this in general. Oh! Hanging by our knees. This is knee hang on easy mode. I almost forgot about it because I wasn't able to do the tuck mount. But this is so much easier than even a normal knee hang because the weight from the monofin is pulling your feet down. It feels like such a lazy knee hang, but it works. So you can do stuff under here, pretty posing, side to side. If you're a little flexy, you can arch that back a bit. You can do it assisted. Add those elbows in. Dropping down into it is pretty fun too. This one's fun. This one's the most fun. And then what do we have left? Just our dismount, I guess. So from here, we can kick out outside hook like we were talking before. And come on down. That's everything I can think of. These are the safety things I think are really important to keep in mind. Make sure they're moves that I'm really comfortable with without the fin. Then practice the moves with the fin. And finally, once I get really comfortable, because the weight distribution changes a lot, your center of balance changes, just the strength, the muscles you need to use change a bit. So get really comfortable with the fin, and then I'm going to add with the tail to put it all together. I cannot do it with the tail on an untaped hoop the way I currently have it. That would be really unsafe. You get less control anyway when your legs are bound together and you have extra weight on your feet. So just the slipperiness of that on the tail I think would be really dangerous. So none of that. And always have someone with you, with me, while we're practicing and performing here. This is higher risk than even normal aerials. So just really put our safety first. We want to make sure that we make something magical and everyone stays safe. I am really excited to put all of these things together and kind of hopefully make a really fun little magical, I think this is gonna be a pretty sweet routine. And if you are going to or have made your own mermaid aerial routine, I would love to see it. Please tag me, let me know. Let's share the love over here. All the fantastic, people make cool things. So I would love to see what you've made as well. I love you guys so much. And I'll see you in the next video. I love you so much. I will see you soon. I'm so sweaty, I'm gonna go take a shower.